And now, in the arena with McGill-Toolen Catholic High School's Athletic Director, Bill Griffin.
Hello and welcome to another edition of In the Arena. Not just another edition, but another year. Last year, the 2014-15 McGill-Toolen Athletic Department enjoyed quite a bit of success. We had 3 teams that ended in the top runner-up in the state, and then half of our programs ended with a Final Four finish. But that was last year, and this is this year, and we're looking for a fantastic year this year. Joining me in the studio today is our head football coach, Caleb Ross. Caleb, welcome.
Yeah, good to be here.
Last year, this time, when you were on the job as head coach for only about 2 months, you had a kind of a hectic summer. It's got to feel different this year.
Yeah, you know, anytime you take a head coaching job, even though I'd been a head coach before, every new place has its own challenges. So, you know, I was 2 months into it, and lack of better words, you know, your head's spinning just a little bit, and it was definitely at the beginning of the season. Well, now we're past all that. We've had a year to be in the program. You know where things are. You know what needs to be done, and you kind of had a year to put your stamp and your decisions, your ideas into the program.
And speaking of your stamp, we've had an outstanding off season. Tell us a little bit about, from the moment that the season ended last year, what you've done, and take us all the way through the summer, because we've had a lot of success.
That's right. You know, as soon as the season's over with last year, we ended on a high note by beating Foley, and that really propelled us into the off season. Our kids were eager to get into the weight room, to start lifting, to start attacking our strength and conditioning program. We really made it competitive this off season. We put our kids into different groups, competition groups, and that really changed the way we approached our weightlifting. Kids really were excited because they were competing, and we set goals for them to achieve, and it really, in my mind, got the most out of our strength and conditioning program. And that only, I guess you could say, gave us motivation going into the spring game. We played Hoover and played the number 1 team in the state, defending state champions, and I think it was easy to say that we won the day. Now the game ended in a tie, but we won the day, and that propelled us into the off-season summer as we took our 7-on-7 competition, and we won the Gulf Coast Regional, qualified for the Hoover Invitational, and actually went 23-4 total this summer in 7-on-7 competition.
And really, from the moment that the season ended last year, there was a great deal of excitement with the kids. You could see it, and I believe it really started in the weight room, and then, like you said, that carried on into the fantastic spring game, and then into the 7-on-7. You were able to make some key hires this summer as well, or not just this summer, but maybe in the spring.
That's right. We brought a new defensive coordinator on, Ernest Hill, who come in about right before spring training, has did a wonderful job with our defense. He was, you know, the kids respond to him. Not only is he just a good scheme coach and a good technician coach, but he's good with kids. Kids respond to him. He's organized, and it's really been good. I mean, we've had outstanding defensive play since he's been here. We've also made a few more additions. We brought Thomas Aaronsberg, who was our head freshman coach. He has now moved up and is our varsity wide receiver coach. Jeremy Jones, who used to be a standout football player here, he's come back and he's coaching our wide receivers. And we brought another coach by the name of Aaron Odom, a younger guy who's helping out with the offensive line, is also doing a really good job. So we're really excited about the coaching staff we have this season.
And that, I guess that's the key word this year, is excitement. Everybody's excited, from the players to parents to boosters, and we're just looking forward to a fantastic year this year. And go ahead and tell us a little bit about, we got Viger this week, and even though they're not a region opponent, they're still a very big opponent.
That's right. You know, Viger is traditionally that is a very good football program. Historically, they've won big ball games, played in state championships. This year's team is really no different. You got kids that, traditionally Viger's fast and physical, and that's another example of what they're going to be this year. They're fast and physical. Those kids know how to win. It's going to be a good competition. It's going to be a good challenge, and we got to go there too, which is a good environment to go play high school football. And our kids are looking forward to the challenge. We know it's going to be a battle, but it's something we definitely look forward to.
All right, and then the rest of the year, a little bit about our area.
You know, it's we probably play in one of the tougher areas, the regions in the state of Alabama. When you look at the Murphys, the Bakers, the Fairhope Foleys, it's tough week in and week out. Davidson. I mean, And there's probably, of our 9-team region, there's realistically 6 teams, or maybe even 7, that could realistically win the region, depending on each week. Now, obviously, we think we're going to be number 1, and we're looking forward to that. But we know it's going to be a battle each week. But it makes it exciting for coaches and the players.
That's right, and that's why you play the games.
That's
for
right.
Those type of games.
That's right.
A little bit about some of the things you've done in the off season is, as well as the entire athletic department. But I want you to specifically talk about some of the sponsors that you've gotten for the football program.
Sure. You know, we were able to bring a few sponsors on to help football and really help our student athletes, along with, I know, same thing that we're doing with the athletic department. I know Republic Services is one that's a big sponsor for us. Joe Bullard is a big sponsor for us. They've come in and really been probably one of our lead sponsors. PB2, who's done a good bale plantation, who's peanut butter, they've come on and become a corporate sponsor. Monroe Sausage has also come on and become a corporate sponsor. So, and there's many businesses out there that love to support McGill football, support McGill athletics. It's just really a special place, and just the background and the history of McGill really makes it easy to go out and have people want to support you. They want to be a part of something great, and this is what it is here at McGill.
And that's reason why we promote them, is because they're becoming part of our partnership with us, and we hope that everybody does support them, and we appreciate the support that they give our programs. And we'll talk a little bit about in the next segment volleyball's sponsor, and then the entire athletic department. And so with that'll bring us to a commercial break, and we'll be back after the commercial with volleyball coach Kate Wood.